everyone. I'm Donna Bush with your CIG TV News Brief on this Wednesday. We go back to Parliament on Tuesday afternoon when Premier the Honourable Wayne Panton spoke of the need for more residents to get vaccinated and provided details on discussions around the border reopening plan.
There are many lessons that were learned, Mr. Speaker, and the government is working through taking stock of the systems and improving every day, every hour, our state of preparedness. Mr. Speaker, my elected colleagues and I have reassured the Deputy Governor and the Programme Board that the collective public service, including us, is willing to work together to itemize the lessons learned and incorporate the findings into an updated reopening plan which is designed to further enhance the country's readiness and response capabilities. And an important lesson, Mr. Speaker, is that we as a community have the need, we have had to and we need to continue to rapidly shift from a position and a model and policy that seeks to eradicate COVID-19. That represents the past. That's what had been done at a time when we did not have vaccines, and the reality there wasn't much other choice to keep the country and the people safe. The reality, Mr. Speaker, is that we do have community transmission now, and that has forced us to rethink many of the approaches. We do this with a far better understanding currently of the disease, its treatments, and of course we now have the strength of our vaccinations, which we need to continue to build on for the reasons I have noted previously.
You can watch this week's special sitting of Parliament on the Cayman Islands Government YouTube channel. As mentioned moments ago by Premier the Honourable Wayne Panton, the Cayman Islands are introducing lateral flow testing as the Cayman Islands continues to adapt and respond to living with COVID-19 in the community. Chief Medical Officer Dr. John Lee, OBE, has endorsed lateral flow tests for fast identification of positive cases. These specific tests play an integral role in the government's overall management strategy by empowering people to proactively stay aware of their COVID-19 status via these testing kits and reducing the need for persons to attend a healthcare facility for initial testing. The SARS-CoV-2 rapid test kits, also known as lateral flow tests or antigen tests, are a positive step for the country, shared Dr. Lee, who added, "We have seen that they can successfully assist in quickly identifying potential positives in the community." In a press release on Wednesday, Dr. Lee says, while PCR tests remain the highest standard for accuracy and confidence, lateral flow tests provide the confidence to allow us to safely and successfully resume many activities that are impacted by the current regulations. 3 lateral flow tests have been initially identified for use by the HSA and were selected based on recommendations and proven outcomes, as noted by the regulatory bodies at the World Health Organization and the UK Health Security Agency, formerly known as Public Health England. Join us on Thursday when we hear more about the lateral flow testing system being introduced right here in the Cayman Islands. And speaking of healthcare, overall, the annual Cayman Islands Healthcare Conference is taking place this week, and medical professionals from Cayman's 3 hospitals, the wider healthcare community, and overseas medical institutions, as well as government officials, will speak at that conference on a variety of topics related to finding and embracing optimal health in the COVID-19 pandemic. The conference will start this Thursday, the 7th of October, and run through the Saturday, the 9th, as a virtual event. The public is invited to view the 3-day program live via the Cayman Islands Government YouTube channel and the CIG television platforms. Now, the theme for this year's conference is Breathe Easier. Topics such as building climate resiliency in the Cayman Islands, chronic respiratory diseases, coping with anxiety in the new normal, optimizing and protecting child health in the post closure era, and using complementary and alternative medicines to breathe easier will be presented and discussed. Now you can learn more about the conference online at healthcareconference.ky. Taking a look at our local weather conditions, the high temperature reached 89 degrees today, the low 77. The forecast calls for partly cloudy to cloudy skies with a 50% chance of showers and thunder. Showers may be locally heavy at times, while winds are easterly at 10 to 15 knots. Seas are moderate with wave heights of 3 to 5 feet. Now the synopsis calls for isolated thunderstorms along with light to moderate east to southeast winds and seas, which will continue across the Cayman Islands area as a tropical wave moves across the Cayman area. Radar images show scattered showers in and around the Cayman Islands are moving towards the west. A reminder now that you can find the latest unexpected local weather conditions online at weather.gov.ky. And that ends today's news brief here on CIG Television. I am Donna Bush, thanking you for joining us as always, wishing you a safe and wonderful night, and inviting you back here again tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye for now.